kiss. That's another good thought that will rattle around the world tonight. Another good thought.
Hi folks, this is Joanna Summerscales from the ET Newsroom with just a little reminder about some of my material. So this is 44, one of the most amazing stories I think to come out of the UK. Although it's Bill Brooks here, his name that he was known by in the world is Mike Smith, and sadly he left us in October 2023. Now this story, which says it is based on an ex-soldier's true story of lifelong encounters involving alien abduction, men in black, a serial killer, and persecution by the Freemasons. I mean, it's a lot right there. I mean, he didn't believe in anything. Not ETs, not UFOs, not ghosts, nothing at all. And yet, when he was 44, he had a download, which is very akin to an NDE, near-death experience, in how it happened. At that point, he suddenly saw his whole life flash before his eyes, including all his abductions, from when he was a real toddler, maybe 2 or 3. And then he knew it was true. But then he spent the next 20 years trying to unravel it, because like many people who are completely locked out to this kind of subject matter, even if they're not, it is such a shock to their whole system. He thought he'd gone crazy. By the time I met up with him, probably 20 years after this event, and we spent another 3.5 years putting together this material, because it was also quite traumatic for him to relive things in depth. And I went out and did field trips, spoke to other people around, interviewed them. So this book is an amazing document of what one person can go through related to the UFO and non-human intelligence element. And he had a lot of it. His biggest shock came when he had this download, which was in 1994. He thought, it's not going to happen anymore. And then he said, how wrong I was. It continued, only this time he knew about it beforehand. He developed precognitive awareness on occasion. He would know when they were coming. It's an amazing read. So I'm going to leave that one with you. Have a look at it, and you'll see on the back my change of hairstyle. I was long and dark haired there, and now I'm short and blonde and curly. Not quite planned, but anyway, I'm staying like it. And just in a chronological order, I just want to remind you guys of Eclectia. There is a website, the Eclectia Wix website, of the amazing people who make up the contributors to this album. Although I'm not selling the physical album at the moment, it is available on all the regular spots, Bandcamp and all those guys. So the music is not delineated by the style. So it's not jazz, it's not rock, it's a bit of everything. But what is the genre is that everybody is an experiencer of some kind or other. And what I did, I put not only the music here, but also took a little soundbite, a sampling of the essence of what they'd been through.
Hi, my name is Gary. I saw a UFO in the summer of 2009. It was a little after 10 p.m. and my mate Chris saw it first. It was an object in the sky that came down directly towards us, straight above his house, approximately 10 to 15 feet above the rooftops. It moved the speed of a helicopter, but in complete silence. It was a big white triangle, moving like an arrowhead the size of a double-decker bus. I thought in my mind if it was real or maybe a projection. And as I thought that, it moved from side to side, as if to indicate to me that it was real. After that night, everything fitted into place. The truth was finally revealed to me. We are not alone, and we are being lied to. There are aliens here, and they've probably been here for a long time. I wrote about this experience in the song The Big White Triangle, and with my band just as...
Wasn't a flying saucer, wasn't an airplane, it was a big white triangle.
So it's a really amazing album. It's completely unique. There's nothing like it. So let me know what you think. And then, this is not to do with ETs. This is a fun, slightly crazy story of two women friends who go to Spain and for the first time use a camper van, and neither are conversant with it, and she's an old thing, so there's even more problems on the way. It's a jolly ride, and I think you might enjoy it. I'm a vegetarian and she wasn't, and she said, well, I might as well become a vegetarian just to save any hoo-ha. And at every stop-off point, we named whatever we were eating at that time related to the place. So this is chock full of vegetarian, quick, super yummy recipes. 2023, I decided when I was looking through all my old diaries, I really wanted to clear them. And I decided that I was going to write my autobiography, and I did. So this came out in 2023, gives you some of the amazing stories and places that I went to, like the Philippines, where I met some incredible people, including psychic surgeons, and they were extraordinary, and there were some amazing adventures there. So this is a look at what I've been up to during life as I started developing more of an interest in this spooky field. So folks, all the books are available on Amazon and Eclectia. You can find on Spotify, Bandcamp, all of those kind of platforms. And we have in the can the British Angle documentary of Eclectia, and also the same for Mike Smith, Unplugged. So look out for those in the future, and the book of Eclectia is on its way. Take care, folks. Thanks for listening. ETN, over and out.
A garden full of millions of people, all holding hands, all looking up to the sky. All for the hope of a plan. We're reaching out for illumination. I'm all mixed up, I don't know